Right, here we go. Let's start. Oh, Moss. Let's start meandering, shall we? So, back on our most local walk on the foot of the Chilterns on a nice evening, to be fair. Slightly overcast, tiny little bit windy, but it's lovely and cool. Very nice indeed. Definitely some haze on the hills that are a little bit of low visibility. So I've corrected the rock steady setting, so it seems that there's a little bit less movement and the horizon balancing, which is great. I've also got this on my chest, so I'm going to check out the chest mount today and see how quickly I can switch over relatively seamlessly. I don't like editing. Probably noticed in the last video I had to put some music on. A few headaches there, but my aunt and mum were talking about some not so happy things, shall we say. And I felt that it was it was the right thing to do, to cut that out, do a little bit of an interlude. But if you like those kind of interludes when we do have the quiet spots, please say. I like my funky music, so I pop some of that on there. Big shout out to Upbeat, who provide that copyright free content on the basis you accredit the creator, of course. So anyways, you know what? I'm going to do a little switcheroo. Mount off, mount on. Get it all clipped in. I'll just adjust this slightly. A bit awkward when it's on your chest. If I angle that up, should capture Moss quite nicely. And if you like this angle, let us know as well. But it's quite nice when he's leading, and don't have the weight of holding that in my hand all the time. So let's see how we go. See how the the steadying feature on this camera works. But I think especially for the very, very long hikes, and doing like hyperlapses of faster footage with music over the top, I think that this might just be the one. Hey Moss, better not be rolling in the old Foxy's doo-doos. Right, leave that. Oh, it's only a thermal, to be fair. What are you doing? We're going to shift on. So we're going to do a slightly different route to the norm tonight. Going to go off to the left-hand side, bring it down to the bottom of the field, and then basically hop the other side of the fence, come back. So almost equidistant from the triangular loop that we do. I hope everyone enjoyed Stanley and Nellie's introduction. They're a good old bunch, they are. Really, really enjoyable walks with those guys. And obviously my aunt and mum. Always a pleasure, never a chore. But sometimes when I'm on non-solo walks, there are going to be bits I'm going to have to cut out and edit every so often. But goodness gracious me, what a steep learning curve. Excuse me. I was using CapCut for reference, recommended by one of my mates who does a lot of editing, but knows that his editing suite is far beyond my capabilities. But useful for people that are, at, I guess, the bottom end of the learning curve, which is good. Right, Moss, we're not going right tonight. We're not going that way, mate. Moss, this way. Up ahead, buddy. No. Moss, off to the left. Good boy. Sorry about the wind as well. I'm still on the built-in microphone on this DJI. I have noticed that when it is a touch windy, it can mess with the noise a touch. But do have the microphone mini coming very, very soon. I believe it's due tomorrow, so it's got a nice little mic sock on there, noise cancelling. So we should have even better audio towards the end of the week and on our next walks. I imagine probably tomorrow's evening walk is going to be the one. Here he goes. I'll tell you what, it's beautiful, this field. It's just a major shame about the redevelopment and God knows how many thousands of homes that have been built on this side of where we live. But it is putting in a much needed piece of infrastructure in terms of the road system, something the town has been crying out for 40 years. If you haven't guessed the area yet, it's in the Aylesbury Vale. But yeah, we're going to obviously go a bit further afield as Moss grows older. Going to go on a few camping trips as well. That's one thing I didn't mention. We are avid campers in our household as well. So yeah, hopefully we get some lovely little adventures in. Took him camping for his first time the other day, pre-cam, and it was a delight just to sit there and relax and have him nestled at our feet in the tent. Something really really beautiful about that moment. It's something I would quite like to do again. He has found the long grass. He doesn't half love it. So what we'll do, we'll just do a quick little seamless switch onto the, I say seamless, onto the wands now, back off of that. But that seems to work quite nicely, the chest strap. It's really comfortable as well. I didn't get the DJI official. I went for a company called Same Top. Really comfortable, nice quality and feel, and about £15 less than the retail stuff. So I think what I've actually found is that Osmo products are really good. I'm particularly pleased with the Action camera. It's a real sexy bit of kit. Does an awful lot. Has a serious amount of options with it, which I think would satisfy any pro and rookie who just wants to get out there and film great footage off the rip. We have a couple of little setting tweaks I would recommend, especially for saturation, but the nighttime capabilities just knock GoPro out of the park. And as we well know, in the UK, it's only a matter of months until those clocks go back. So we are going to be doing a bit of nighttime walking. I don't know how it's going to affect vlogging. We'll certainly be getting in those morning walks as the sun starts to creep over into the horizon. Crisp winter's walks. To be fair, I'm quite looking forward to those. But let's enjoy the summer, what we've got left of it. Stop being bloody British and wishing for it to be cold, for it to then become cold and then complain about it not being warm. Just a cultural thing. Never happy no matter what. Although I would say most Brits will probably agree with me. 18 degrees, mostly overcast with a little dashing of sun from time to time. That's my dream weather. I'm not really one for the very, very hot stuff, especially with the humidity out here. It's obscene. It's not like being in Spain, where the heat's dry at least. Boss, wait, come on. Good boy. Just need to make sure he doesn't get under these, because whilst you might be skinny, mate, I'm definitely not slithering under one of them. I'm not sure what I'm preferring on this walk in terms of what mount to go for. I feel like I want to go back to the chest mount. I think what I'll do, I'll just keep the versatility of the what do you call it, the selfie stick. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow this evening. I've got quite a lot of lethargy. Just about going to get this walk in, I think, and then we'll be curling up on the sofa for the rest of the night. But yeah, as you'll notice, I can get quite breathless at the moment. It's not because I'm not active, not because I'm not fit, just not particularly well at the moment. But I'm not here for the pity train. I'm here to show off Moss, his obedience, the wholesome and beautiful reactions we have with the general public and other canines along the way. It is, for me, the biggest joy bringer in my life right now. And yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world. Being able to document it and share it with whoever's interested has become a real pleasure and a focus that I really, really desire to upkeep. So Moss, you need to be really careful here. Remember, there's a slight break in the bridge. Remember? So you want to hang off to the left-hand side. Do you want to follow me? Oh, got a bike cone. Moss, onto the bridge.
Yeah, I see it. Come on.
I'm coming, man. I'm just waiting for my papa. Moss, come. No. Gonna get up this way. There you go. Come on, buddy.
Oh, he's a vicious dog. Look
Oh, I know. Look at him. He's going to cause you guys a lot of damage.
I was expecting this huge big dog. Hello.
No. He's never going to be one either.
You're going to grow to
He's
a big boy.
he's a Jack Russell Terrier cross border terrier. So he's about half the weight that, you know, he would be.
He's gorgeous.
Thank you so much. 6 months.
Hello, mate.
Yeah. His name's Moss.
Moss. Hello, Moss. Hello.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Hey, a lot of people, well, from his colours, a lot of people think he's a GSD puppy.
Yeah, I've got a GSD. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say he's a little skinnier than I probably.
Yeah, well, this is the giveaway, the taper
Yeah,
of the terrier.
But the
Yeah.
colours and the.
But when we first bought him, he had a real stub nose, so he looked like a little bit like a mini Rottweiler at the time. But yeah, his mum like is a proper like, you know, like that fawn colour that border terriers come. It's kind of like that colour, like straw. So his mum's that colour, but his dad is a really rare black and tan Jack.
Right.
So
Yeah, I've never seen one like that.
yeah, they're quite unusual, I think. I mean, we had a few G&Ts sort of when we were in Cornwall, and we wanted a dog for years, and he came up, and I was like, I was trying to push the Rottweiler GSD train. Wife was like, absolutely bloody
dog.
not.
Yeah.
So anyway, she's grown up with terriers, so yeah, he ended up being a beautiful compromise. In all fairness, got a small dog, but with the same kind of energy levels where we can go on long hikes when he's eventually old enough.
Great, isn't he?
Yeah, he's good.
He's bouncy and fun.
Oh yeah, he's double busy. He's double busy. Have a great ride, gentlemen. Moss, come on, mate. Good boy. Lead off. Take it easy, guys. Moss, come on. Gentlemen debating on the sketchy bridge over there that Moss somehow climbed through. It was definitely unorthodox. Moss, come here. This is where the chest cam doesn't work. No versatility. But yeah, this side of the field is just beautiful meadows. Beautiful, beautiful meadows. Still low on the doggy interactions, but I don't mind that every so often, but still managed one, didn't we, Moss? Still got into a bit of shenanigans on your meander, didn't you? Still can't believe how you got through that bridge, to be honest. Be interesting to see that on playback. Go on, bud. Come on, little fella. Go on, shift. I don't think this will ever get old. Again, like I've mentioned before, I am quite the avid hiker and walker, having the addition of a little mate with you all the time is just, I don't know, it makes it doubly as enjoyable. Obviously, do you have friends and people I go on walks with, long before we had the dog, but yeah, isn't it just great? The outdoors, some fresh air, even though I can't breathe much of it in at the moment, but hey ho. But it's just delightful, it's so relaxing. And I hope that comes across in these videos. These are, I guess it could be deemed a bit boring. Oh, you're just following a dog around, Adam. But I think for the interactions and just adventurizing, as Bold and Bankrupt would say. I don't know whether anybody follows that channel, but a fantastic travel vlogger who in a lot of ways inspired me amongst a lot of content creators to just get a camera and get out there. What's the worst that can happen? And ultimately, I love my dog, I love all the things we're doing, I'm really passionate about it. So why not express that passion, and hopefully that translates over to the audience. And hopefully, once he's a bit older and I'm back to full strength, we can go on some proper big boy walks. I have intentions of getting up Snowdon with him at some point. Done a few 3 Peaks challenges in the last few years, doing the UK 3 Peaks. Managed to do it in 23 hours and 36 minutes. That was a tight one. Couldn't walk for 3 days. It's quite the experience. And then did the Yorkshire 3 Peaks the following year, which was, I think it was 9.5 hours non-stop. What I would say about the UK 3 Peaks is the fact that you've got to stop between the mountains. So your body's going into recovery mode as you're travelling to the next destination, which is a different country. You either work from Wales to England to Scotland, England to Wales, depends on your route. We did Ben Nevis first, Scarfell Pike afterwards, and then on to Snowdon, which we climbed at 2 in the morning in the pitch black, which was hairy, or hair-raising, should I say. But an experience that, it is a challenge. It isn't for everybody, but if you are looking for a challenge in your life, something to train and work towards, I honestly couldn't recommend the experience enough. Absolutely life-changing, especially the UK 3 Peaks. I did it with 2 of my best friends, and the sense of camaraderie that you feel is just like nothing else, really. Come on, Mossy. Gonna come past? Good lad. But yeah, looking forward to getting up Coombe Hill in the distance. Oh, sorry, Coombe Hill's over there. I think that's Black Hill over to the right. But we can drive up there and do some shorter walks. So that's an option in the not so distant future. There's also areas like Kimble, Asheridge, Tring Park. And this is all just in the local vicinity. We've got Wadston Manor, which isn't too far away. One of my cousins lives out towards Oxfordshire, and there's some delightful wooded areas there, some ancient woods, which I'm gonna show off on this channel. Obviously, you're gonna get a few repeats of the very, very local walks naturally, but we're gonna try and show off some of the best spots for hiking, taking your dog, where all the good pubs are, the good cafes are, all that information that you really want. And trust me, I'll give you a God's honest review. I'm not one to mince my words. So, yeah, maybe I'm a little bit tough at times, shall we say. But I'm a great believer in integrity and being honest at all times. And we're just heading back now. You see that doesn't really add too much to the walk at this end. I think the triangular loop takes about 15 minutes. This one's on 20. Obviously you've got the few minutes either side walking through the estate as well. But yeah, it's a nice little extension to the walk. Keeps things fresh for Moss a little bit, and yeah, keeps things fresh for me as well. I don't want to be doing the same loop every day. No wonder people get bored walking their dogs if they're doing the same route every morning, every evening. I don't want to, again, come across as harsh, but that's just lazy dog ownership. You've got to keep them stimulated, introduced to new areas, to get them confident in places that are outside of their comfort zone. And then you end up getting a confident little lad like Moss. So darn proud of him. He's really, really turning into a fantastic canine companion. Very, very loyal and very eager to please, especially if you're going to give him treats as well. What a food-driven animal. Here's a little sausage. I'll tell you what I'll do a little quick switch onto the chest cam. If I can get it on there quick enough. That clipped in, it is. Perfect. And we'll finish this glorious walk. Yet another good one with a lovely sunset in the distance. Yeah, we'll just keep it easy. But yeah, very, very impressed with this mount. And also as well, I bought some new mounting products which are by, I think it's KF something or other, magnetic. Actually feel like better quality than the originals, although the originals are bloody good. I'm really not trying to bag or downplay the quality of DJI's product set, because it is rather good, but there are alternatives out there. I think it's all about testing things out, and people's preferences will change depending on their use case. So yeah, I mean, I did consider a backpack strap, which again I can still get down the line. Oh, and also as well to add, on those mounts you get two for the price of what one of the DJIs are, so yeah, or thereabouts. So you get additional mounts, so you can do this quick switching between where your camera sits, and yeah, hopefully it translates in the content really. And be honest in the comments, I really don't mind, positive or negative, about what we can sort out, whether that's camera settings, the mounting preferences that you have, and what seems to work. I'm all ears. But yeah, thoroughly impressed. I've also bought a suction mount for the car, because we do a lot of traveling in the car, and I think it'd be quite nice to capture those moments where he just sleeps, to be honest. And I can pivot it around to show our little journeys on the way to our walkies, and yeah, sort of flesh out the content a bit more, rather than this sort of one-shot practice that I'm trying to do at the moment, which is more for simplicity than anything else. And I do like a candid one take. So yeah, let's get this boy back and we'll get him on lead. Moss, come here. What's this? What's this, buddy? What's this? Hey, bud. Hello. You gonna sit? Lay down. Lay. Good boy. Right. Moss, come here. Sit. Sit. You're not above sitting. Or are you? Are you above sitting? No, you're not. Lay. Lay. Leave it. Moss, leave it. Leave it. Eyes on. I'll tilt myself a little bit. Oi. Go ahead. That's a good boy. Let's get you leaded up. And that is episode 5, I think. And he's soon rolling on Anyways, keep meandering, people. Have a lovely evening, and I'll see you tomorrow, as will Moss. Bye bye.